I'd love to just go through the timeline of things. Throughout the camp, as you're preparing for this fight, did you have any issues, any injuries, any problems specifically with your back?
No, I didn't have anything like on my lower back, something like with my sciatic nerve. I didn't have anything. I had like my from my neck to my there is a nerve as well from my neck to my back, but it's a completely different thing. And of course, every camp we have something like I hurt my elbow, I hurt my knee, but like it was not that bad, that you couldn't continue your training camp. Every fighter has a injured, small injury. So, but everything was good. But like last day, Wednesday, after training, I went to sleep and I started to feel my lower back, and I couldn't sleep all night, and I thought something happened. Took some the painkillers, and they didn't help. But the next day, I thought like it's gonna be good. And after press conference, I'm gonna start my weight cut. And when I started my weight cut, I was doing bike, and like that moment I my back like stuck, and I couldn't move. I just lay down on the hot tub. It was crazy pain. I couldn't do cardio. And then you see doctors came and started to help me do some PT. And they said, you're gonna be all right in the morning. If you're gonna feel the same, you can continue cut your weight. So, and I was like 6 pounds left when I went to sleep, and the pain was same. And like 5 a.m. I just said to my manager, it's the same pain. I couldn't move. My lower back stuck, and it's just I cannot continue. So.
At the press conference on Thursday, were you starting to get worried about it? Were you thinking about it a lot? Were you in a lot of pain when you were sitting there?
No, it wasn't that pain. It was pain, but like not like a stuck. I can move. I can walk. I can like turn my body, But like when I started cut weight, it just stuck. When you pull your back, like it's the same feeling. I pulled my back like about 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Once it's like kind of same same feeling, because when I pulled it like long ago, I couldn't move like 4 days, and now it's the same exactly things.
So were you able to get an MRI or something to know exactly what happened?
Yeah, we did. We did everything and checked. My doctor checked me, and I called to my the physical therapist. He came, and on Friday, we right away started to do some PT work, massages, and the problem is sciatic nerve. From the bar, it's coming to the lower back, and now we work on my back, and today I already feel better.
Okay, so like on Saturday while you were watching the fight, what kind of state were you in? Like were you watching it thinking, oh man, I should have fought through it? How are you feeling in that moment? Was there any chance that you were able to even fight, like the possibility of it considering this injury?
When I was sitting, yeah, of course, I think I could fight. But like that moment, I didn't do some exercises. Maybe like if I'm like do jump or something, it's gonna start again. That's why like I for sure I couldn't fight, because if I do some exercises or something, it's gonna start again, because my lower back is so weak right now.
Okay. There was a video that emerged of you training with Nina Marie doing the exercise. Have you seen this video, and people pointing at that video saying, this is how you injured yourself. Is there anything to that?
No, that thing I'm doing like every day on my warm up. So if I had a problem during training camp, how can I do this exercise? You know, I didn't feel anything. I was good and I was ready, and like I was training very hard. Like during the week, I had good energy, no problem. Just happened, you know, when I started cut weight. It's because of the when you dehydrated, you know, or hydrated, how to say?
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated, maybe because of that it's happened as well.
You mentioned an issue with your neck. Is there any connection between the neck issue and what ultimately led to you pulling out? Like, is it connected in any way?
No, it's completely different things. Completely different. Yeah.
How is the neck now?
No, not neck. I don't have a problem with neck.
Okay. And so when you were seen by the UFC staff on Thursday, did they think, okay, you know, maybe some rest, you'll be okay? Or at that point, was it not looking good? And then you called them to tell them that it's no chance of you fighting?
When I called them, I was cutting weight and my back stuck, and we called them and doctors came and said, you will be all right, and they were trying best to bring me to this fight, you know, and they were trying like to give me like everything, you know, like and they said I'll be all right in the morning. I can cut weight. So, but like when I woke up and I felt so bad and I couldn't move, and it's impossible to cut weight, because if someone pulled his back in his life ever, he knows like what's that feeling when you can't sleep, you can't move on your bed even. Like someone gotta help you to wake you up, like to get you up.
Mm-hmm. When you made that call at 5 a.m. or so to your team that you won't be able to fight, how difficult was that moment?
So I've been thinking that moment like from 2:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Oh, from 2:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. It was difficult, you know. It was like the most difficult decision in my life, you know, because this fight could change my life, and I could make good money if I step in the cage, get good opportunity to be a champion, and yeah, so.
I'm assuming your team then relayed the information to the UFC. At any point in those conversations, was it said like, okay, you know, shit happens, but you'll be next? Were there any type of guarantees given to you guys about what would happen to you after this fight?
No, we didn't talk. We didn't talk after. You mean right now?
No, I mean before. Like when they said, hey, we have to withdraw, you guys have to do what you have to do. They picked Moicano, of course. Were they telling you guys? Was it said? Was it asked? You know, we're obviously not able to fight, but we want to fight the winner. We want to be next. We don't want to lose our spot, basically. Was that discussed before the fight?
No, it wasn't before the fight. Just you see, like Hunter called me and said, "Don't give up. You're young, and we're gonna do our best. So just shit happen in this life. No worries."
Okay. At the post-fight press conference, Dana White said that you won't be next, and that you have to go back to the drawing board, how he put it. Are you surprised to hear him say that?
No, I'm not surprised, because, you know, when you have a big fight and you miss your opportunity, you gotta go back and like fight with anybody, and then to be deserved again to be contender #1. But like right now, I beat Charles Oliveira. He's #2, and like I don't know if it makes sense. I'll fight with anybody.
It seemed to me, based on watching it, that he was upset that he was stopping short at implying that he thinks you could have fought. That's the way I read it. Did you feel the same way when you saw the clip of him talking about it?
Yeah, I saw the same. He maybe like a doctor said maybe like he could fight. I don't know. But like how like I was training so hard. I was cutting my weight. I was dieting like 8 weeks, and like just on my mind, if I step in the cage, made a lot of money on my like I wanted to be on this fight more than everybody, you know. Even if I lose, so like but lose good and like I could make good money. So but I couldn't walk that night.
So are you hoping to maybe speak to the UFC, speak to him in particular and say, obviously I couldn't do it. We did all the tests. I don't want to lose my spot. Because if you're looking at the rankings and if you're looking at, you know, who makes sense, you still make sense. You have the win over Charles. You were supposed to fight him for the belt. I'm still a little bit unclear as to why you aren't next, why you wouldn't be fighting for the belt next.
I don't know, but like UFC, you know, like whatever they said, I'm down. You know, if they said Charles Chandler in in I don't know April, May, and I'm gonna take care of my back, and let's see when I can come back. And but like I'm down with everybody because I know like I can beat everybody if they want me to beat Chandler and then again Oliveira and then fight for the title with Islam. I'm down because Islam not gonna come back soon, so he's gonna fight maybe in 6 months.
Okay. So if it was up to you and your first choice, I'm assuming, is to just fight Islam. But if that's not available, what would you do? What would you like to see happen? If it was up to you, what's the path?
If not Islam, it's a 5-round fight with Charles Oliveira.
Okay, number one contender.
Correct, yeah.
Michael Chandler said he wanted to fight you. What do you think of that?
I just go Michael Chandler. He's a tough fighter, but like for me, it's good to fight him because he has a good name and just make little bit money and build my name, get some more experience from the fights, and yeah, I'm down for him too if Charles doesn't want to fight.
5 rounds as well? Does it have to be 5 rounds?
Yeah, I want to fight 5 rounds because it's more makes sense and it's a big fight. And you know, when you have a title fight next, you gotta fight. I want to fight 5 rounds because I want to see myself how I improve.